EU Foreign Policy Chief Kaja Kallas voiced her criticism of United States President Donald Trump for his plan to hold a private meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin in Budapest without the participation of European leaders. Kallas said that the decision was not nice and could be seen as a diplomatic slight toward Europe. She warned that such unilateral moves risk undermining the fragile unity between the United States and the European Union, especially at a time when global stability is being tested by ongoing wars and economic tensions. Her comments came during a press briefing in Brussels, where she underlined that Europe should not be treated as a bystander in matters that deeply affect its own security. Kallas said that the European Union had made significant efforts to maintain a unified stance on Russia and Ukraine, and that any meeting between the leaders of major powers should include European voices. She stressed that decisions made behind closed doors without European involvement could weaken collective action and embolden Moscow. Kallas also mentioned that Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky must be included in any talks involving Russia since Ukraine remains at the heart of the conflict. Excluding him from discussions, she argued, would send a dangerous signal that the future of Ukraine could be decided without Ukrainians themselves. Her statement reflected growing frustration within European institutions over the Trump administration's independent approach to foreign policy. Many European officials fear that Trump's outreach to Putin could be part of a broader effort to reset relations with Russia in ways that undermine European sanctions and policies. Kallas warned that this could erode transatlantic trust and make it harder for the West to present a united front against Russian aggression. She said that Europe cannot be expected to support policies it has no voice in shaping. The planned meeting in Budapest has already sparked heated debate among diplomats. Some American officials have defended Trump's initiative, arguing that direct dialogue with Putin is necessary to reduce tensions and prevent misunderstandings. However, European leaders remain skeptical, citing past experiences where private meetings between world leaders produced vague promises but no concrete progress. Kallas insisted that real peace and stability can only come through inclusive negotiations that respect all stakeholders and international law observers in Brussels. Note that Kallas's comments highlight a deeper divide between Washington and its European allies over how to deal with Moscow. The European Union has maintained a steady policy of sanctions and diplomatic pressure, while Trump has repeatedly expressed admiration for Putin's leadership style. Critics fear that the Budapest meeting might signal a shift away from established Western consensus and give Putin an opportunity to exploit divisions among allies. In her closing remarks, Kallas urged both sides to remember the sacrifices made since the war in Ukraine began and to ensure that peace efforts include the